This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend, a VIP weekend. We're going to talk about trades on Bitcoin. Who caught the low? Guys, we caught the low today. Look at the green indicator, our fire and ice indicator. Why do we call it fire and ice? Say that was over a 4% move to the upside. Look at the returns at VIP, a 528% move by JMac to get down to that level. But look at why we call this, guys, or CY, pardon me, why we call this fire and ice. Do you see the fire on your screen? That's on a fire sale, guys. You want to catch that fire sale. Ice cold shorts are going to look like what? Let's pay attention. This is the indicator we're unveiling to the VIP. There you go, your ice on top. So your fire and your ice. We hit the green buy line today. Beautiful. Boom. Top shelf privileges of VIP include access to the indicator. We'll be deploying it fully in the next couple of days. This is London with Bitcoin Spike, former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, not financial advice. We're going to go over the patterns. We're going to go over the returns for VIP. We have I'd say an intermittent or immediate bullish framework to look at here in terms of, and I'm going to go over something very special today. This is a pattern guide. Looking at the pattern guide, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 with some others built in and around. But you'll see descending triangles, right? Bearish, you'll see, generally bearish. You'll see ascending triangles, typically bullish. You'll see descending wedges. You'll see typically bullish. You'll see leading expanding diagonals, right? Typically bearish. You'll see the rising wedge, typically bearish. You'll see guys, we're going to call this the bell, okay? We call these bells because we rock the bells, boom, to the upside. Also a bump and run or a leading broadening descending formation, right? We have the 7 and 8 here, the flat bottom support ascending. They call it a right angle ascending or a right angle descending. Typically, these are going to be continuation patterns or to trade on a breakout. A little complicated 7 and 8, but the symmetrical triangulation on number 9, you know that, is typically continuation. We had a bit of a frustration with one today on Bitcoin. It's a little bit of a touchy subject. She busted a symmetrical triangulation today. In the back, we caught that, but we caught up on the short. We'll go over that in a moment. And what else do we have? This reverse triangulation here, number 10, supposed to, per Elliott Wave International, generally be a continuation pattern like number 9. Wanted to go through those with you guys. Looking at JMac 528%. This is VIP. Hugely impressive today. Liam with a 262% on the long side of things. Congratulations, Leon from Skyline and JMac. You never cease to impress. Way to go. And look at this. You're 6 wide in terms of the features here. We get to go over this, JMac. Way to go, my man. But looking at the host of, let's just look at this. You have 6. I don't know if I can even expand. Look at there. There we go. Look at this. 55%, okay? 55%, 74%, 62%. Working the fire and ice indicator. Beautifully well done. 70%, 51%, and 104%. JMac, I'm thrilled to be trading with you in 2022 and there beyond. It's the number 1 trade group, and you just mean a lot to us, big guy. Way to go, my man. Let's dig back over and love that trade setup. Love seeing that trade setup. $24,000 trade there. Some smallest time stuff. Congratulations to VIP, guys. Like Victor, look at 226%. Boom, Victor, new VIP. Let him roll, guys. Big, good times. We'll say good times are rolling. Look at Luke at 86%. Boom, what is that, a long? It was a long. Luke, good job. 96% as well. Just guys, look at a short. Both sides of the market. Luke hammering in on both sides, on the long and short side of the market with a 61%. Then we have JMac completing the run with 120% on a short just here towards the end of the day. So yes, I have lined out particularly this specific pattern guide right now to let you know that we're in a technically bullish pattern. The specifics here is you would talk about a bump and run or essentially a broadening formation, broadening descending formation here. But we call them bells, guys, because they typically like to rock to the upside. You know this. The complication comes in the following. With the following, guys, we're so excited to have a weekend. Every weekend is a good weekend with VIP, especially with Venus. I'm going to tell you that our number 1 contributor and just number 1 VIP special special woman. We're really excited to have you in the group, and I understand you're feeling a bit better. Congratulations, Venus. Now, in terms of the descending triangle framework, I want to let you know, guys, we're more than a trade group. We're a VIP family. Don't ever forget that, and don't ever underestimate it, okay? I'm going to tell you that. As a matter of fact, as we look at Bitcoin in the 8 hourly, you see, what do you see? Well, we see that number 1. Right, that is a descending triangle, descending line of resistance, and then the flat bottom support. We have that descending line of resistance. We have that flat bottom support. The amplitude move here, if we were to take a conservative measurement here, the amplitude move carried down, and there's some other competing factors which we'll cover, but the amplitude carry down here would be an aggressive move below $10,000. I'm going to tell you, it would line us up really solidly with this preceding move. We would like to have lower prices on Bitcoin, just to let you know we're in that group, not bears. We'll pull out the bull card any day, guys. Any day of the week. We did today, catching that bottom framework. Let's look at this again. Just hugely beneficial. This fire and ice indicator has just been a gold mine. We're really excited about it in 2022 and there beyond to continue to bring you great updates. Look at that buy signal. Boom. To the upside. A little bit frustrated along the top. Let's talk about that. Guys, when Bitcoin is Bitcoin, when she's being Bitcoin, you just have to kind of stand back, make sure you're not overexposed. Sometimes those heavy hands play out very well, you know that, but looking at the framework, we had looked into, and guys, we had really defined this specific I'm going to call this a number 9, the symmetrical triangulation. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, we faked out to the upside. Not an easy moment. I'm going to tell you, if you're on the wrong side of a pattern, can you, let's say right in this area, I was on the wrong side of the pattern. I'm breakout right here. Okay, carried up wrong side of the pattern, flipped, boom, into a short. It paid beautifully well. Let's make sure we go through all those returns as well. We got all the returns, guys, and in terms of that, we're just excited about 2022, 2023 to be sharing the best of what we can to build. What is our goal, guys? To build the number 1 trade group even more. Okay, even more. Not that we don't already have it, but we're going to be doing a lot in 2022 and 23 to really harness the potential and energy of, let's say, something like a Bybit development group for their web presence, etc., their web development. We're going to be bringing that. We are bringing that to the VIP. Okay, we're also bringing some more incredible features in line with the indicator, and I'm just excited to be able to share this information with you. I'll tell you, in the back right now, we're going to be looking for some additional volatility. Our buy orders are below, okay, still in this pattern structure on the 5 minute. We have buy orders below. All right, we're ready to trade any buy order that would come into the mix on the 5 minute time frame or thereabouts, the 15 minute on our indicator. What I'll tell you is that we just hit a target. We just hit a target to the downside. Now, that would be from the rising wedge. On the rising wedge, we established this. I gave this to the VIP in the back. Amidst the breakout, the fake out, it was a little bit difficult, but we caught this on the way down. And yes, any rising wedge feature, just so that you understand that rising wedge feature, let's look at this on the pattern guide very quickly. Exciting, we have another VIP weekend, absolutely. Looking at this number 4 pattern. That number 4 is a rising wedge. I want you to be able to go through each and every one of these patterns and immediately look at it and know, bullish, bearish, where's the best place to pick up? What's your measurement on each one? We're going to be making sure that you guys have mastered all of these patterns in 2022. It's my goal. Now, in terms of the framework here, this would be a number 4, rising wedge. Now, it did not behave properly, right? We had a price divergence to the upside. Typically, this is supposed to be a bearish pattern. So what do? Well, because we had a price line divergence, we target the apex of this specific pattern framework. That is a custom signature of VIP. Bitcoin spike wedge tactics is what you'll look at in terms of defining that skill. And that's going to be a video that you're going to find on YouTube. So take a look at that. In terms of the pattern framework, I'm going to tell you not to be overexposed. Of course, we have a lot of pressure to the downside. generally with the equities. However, we have a weekend to trade, so we're looking forward to trading. I'm not looking for a huge break to the downside this weekend. I would like equities to play a big role and essentially for another break. Like, remember, we had the Luna break, right? Something like that, some big break to justify a large departure in price. But we'll be ready in the back to look at a $10,000 to $12,000 price range, to look at a return to, as we would look at this on the weekly. The most important level you can appreciate on the weekly is the prior flat top resistance on the weekly. This is not being ignored by the market. It's about a 50% drop. If we were to look at this to the downside, guys, we would look at a 43% drop. Really, a fulfillment of the pattern above would be a 48 to 49% drop on the 8-hour or daily time frame. And just to complete the analysis before I let you guys go, kind of a short video, but to complete the analysis, that weekly time frame is very important right now. It's showing that we have breached this specific level, okay? This specific level of support has been breached on the weekly, so we want to pay attention to that. And technically, we're in a danger zone. I'm going to tell you guys, technically, we're in the danger zone. You're never in the danger zone if you're with the right trade group. And I want to invite you guys to join today, just like we caught this on the hourly. Guys, if you haven't caught a good move in a while, I'm going to tell you, you're not VIP. You know that? If you haven't caught a good move in a while, you're not VIP. We'd like to welcome you to join today. Let's go ahead and take a look at how you can do that. First of all, I'll remind you, this is London with Bitcoin Spike, former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, and not financial advice. This link here, boom, will give you the opportunity to join the #1 trade group, over 130 VIP. Join the first month. That's what we're talking about, guys. Top shelf, no excuses, no apologies, just the truth. Now, in terms of this specific link, once you've joined VIP, it's very important. I want you to put I am VIP. Boom. Put that on as a response to the first pinned tweet, and once you do so, that will put you in touch with me. Check out our Twitter. We just put this pattern guide out. Look at this. We have over 800 likes so far, 49 retweets. Congratulations, guys. You're getting involved, and we're just excited to be creating this momentum and, guys, reinforcing it in 2022 and 23. Join today, #1 trade group. This is London. I tell you to join because I don't want you to miss out, guys. A lot of great things coming your way. This is London with Bitcoin Spike.